Here are the top 5 reasons people avoid psoriasis treatments. These reasons are not random. They are based on the comments and messages I have received over years of posting about psoriasis, both on TikTok and on YouTube. I rank them based on frequency, and you might be surprised at what some people think. At number 5, with 59 mentions, we have fear of needles and injections. Now this might be a little bit biased because I have been creating content on Angevita for the past year or so. Angevita is a biologic injection, so it is natural that there are more comments regarding this. But needle fear is real and completely understandable. It is a common fear regardless of psoriasis, so when treatments requires you to inject yourself every 2 weeks, that is a real barrier for a lot of people. But to be honest, it is a lot less scary than it looks, and with the right technique, it really does not hurt that much. I remember the first time I had to inject myself, I was also very hesitant, and I had some swelling and redness at the injection site. But now it's just a part of my routine. I have a video on my channel showing exactly how I do it and the steps to reduce pain, so if needle fear is your reason for avoiding treatment, that might help you. So that is the fear of injections. But some people do not just avoid biologics, they avoid conventional treatments entirely. And that is reason number 4. With 85 total mentions, the preference for natural treatments over conventional. And this comes as no surprise to me because I have gone through this exact phase myself, and I believe that many would choose this path too. I mean, it makes sense. Natural healing is a lot less disruptive, you're not putting chemicals into your body, and if you were to do any research on psoriasis, you will find natural remedy content everywhere. It is one of the most common paths that people explore. Myself, I did traditional Chinese medicine for 2 years. I took nothing but natural herbs. In my experience, it did not help my psoriasis much. I ended my 2 years treatment with the same amount of psoriasis as when I started. If you are thinking of going down this path, try it with an open mind, but consider doing it concurrently with conventional medicine. In my own personal experience, which may be different from yours, all of my remissions came from conventional treatments. But having said that, the reason many people prefer natural in the first place is exactly what number 3 is about. At 128 mentions, the fear of side effects, which conventional treatments all have. Yes, you heard me right. Every single psoriasis treatment options from conventional medicine comes with its own list of potential side effects. Now these range from the milder ones like dryness, skin irritation, and diarrhea to the rare but serious ones like kidney failure. This is a legitimate reason for avoiding conventional treatments, and many do avoid it because of that, which is why every treatment is accompanied by regular follow-ups and lab tests to make sure that your body is responding well. This is also why you should avoid buying psoriasis medication online without seeing a dermatologist first. Now personally, I have experienced many of the milder side effects. On methotrexate and cyclosporine, for example, I had diarrhea, headaches, and body aches, but they went away after a few weeks. Side effects are real and you can get them, so I don't want to downplay it, but speak to your dermatologist, tell them your concerns, and see what they say. So that is the fear of side effects at number 3. But what people in my comments fear more than the side effects of conventional treatments are topical steroids themselves. At 162 mentions, this is completely expected, although I am surprised that it is not at number 1. Topical steroids have a bad reputation, many people don't like them and completely avoid them. This is because of the potential of developing topical steroid withdrawals, where you use and abuse topical steroids to the point where your skin becomes over-reliant on it. When you stop, it reacts violently. Topical steroid withdrawal is a real thing, and the reason it happens is not the topical steroids themselves. It is using them incorrectly. According to the Health Science Authority of Singapore, topical steroid withdrawals is associated with prolonged and improper use. When used correctly, they remain safe and effective. And I say this from personal experience. I avoided the dermatologist for years because I do not want to be prescribed steroids. I ended up spending 2 years on traditional Chinese medicine instead, and that fear has cost me 2 years and a lot of money. All topical steroids comes with instructions. Use it sparingly for a few weeks and then taper off. With proper usage and giving our skin time to breathe, topical steroids can be very effective. I have many topical steroids videos, including ones that document the progress. If you want to see just how effective they can be, you can take a look at them, and hopefully it calms your fears. And finally, the top reason people avoid psoriasis treatment, it is not a fear of steroids or side effects. It is something much simpler and relatable, and that is cost. Outpacing everything else with 207 mentions, money is the root of all problems, including psoriasis treatments. Unfortunately, psoriasis treatments does cost money, and depending on the country you are in, they can be incredibly expensive. I actually decided against getting onto biologics even though I was offered it many years back. At the time, it was this biologics called TELTS, and once I looked at the long-term average cost per month, I decided against it. So cost is a big deterrent, but you can try to make it more accessible, at least if you are in Singapore. Now, some people have told me that treatments in a country is free, which is awesome. In my case, it isn't. But I do get subsidies from the Singapore government. The process involves a polyclinic referral, getting to a dermatologist, and waiting months to be assessed. It is tedious and time-consuming, but if you can make the effort and can afford to wait, you can get a hefty subsidy that makes treatment significantly more accessible. Psoriasis treatments also come in many tiers. Some are a lot more affordable than others. Methotrexate, for example, costs just a few cents per tablet, whereas top biologics can cost thousands per injection. But the good thing is, maybe your body will react positively to the more affordable treatments. You never know. And nowadays, there are a lot more biosimilars available, copies of the original medication at a lower cost. I am on Enjavitar, which is a copy of Humira. It cost me $30 per injection, $60 a month. Still a substantial amount of money to commit to every month for a very long time. But considering the results I am getting, I think it is worth the cost. Now, looking through these comments, I noticed that all of them stems from fear. And I get that. But it is also worth considering that one of the bigger mistakes you can make when it comes to psoriasis treatment is not treating it at all and risk it spreading further. Whatever path you choose, make sure you are making that decision after seeking the advice of your dermatologist. And so those are the top 5 reasons people avoid psoriasis treatments according to my comments and messages. Is any one of them your reason? Let me know in the comments below. I read all of them. And if this video helped you at all, save it and share it with someone else who might need it as well.